We're at the BBC Pacific Key and recording the Tom Morton session that's about to go out in about 15 minutes time.
This is actually the first live thing that we've done with any of these songs since we, or in fact at any time. We've never done a live thing. So this is our first ever sort of live performance of any kind. So we're really looking forward to actually getting together. We've recruited the band, with Davey's, helping us with that, and we've actually assembled. We've had at least one in the room with us, apart from
yeah, yeah, that's right.
But we'll be going into rehearsal quite soon actually. Davey Scott will be playing acoustic and singing, and Davey will do maybe a couple other things. We're not doing what we normally do, and Jim Gash will play drums. Jed Grimes, who currently plays with Deacon Blue but used to play with Danny Wilson, is playing bass. Everyone will be singing, and also Dave McGowan will be playing steel, probably a bit of a guitar, and maybe even a bit of keyboards. We don't quite know yet because we haven't got together, but there'll be 6 of us on stage. I think there won't be much Deacon Blue stuff. If there is stuff there, it'll be stuff that we want to play. But
very obscure Deacon
I wouldn't
Blue
come.
Stuff, if there's any.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think there'll be time, because what we'd like to do is a few covers I want to do. Believe it or not, Lorraine and I have started writing again, and we want to do some new things, which is probably one thing we want to do. And also there's some covers, and there's some songs that didn't go on the album that we like Summer, which is the B-side.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So we've probably got quite a lot of stuff that we want to play. And in actual fact, there'll be something really lovely about having such a limited amount of material. Because it's only on your debut album that you really play one album. The rest of your life, you just have to pick and choose stuff. So I'm actually quite looking forward to having a limited repertoire.
I think it's the record as well is such a complete sounding record. I think. So you could easily get a show out of that just feels like the right length, the right songs, the right balance.
You already know
so
how you're going to start it and how you're going to end it.
Well, there are venues that Davey and I have certainly played some of them before, although I've never played a couple of them in Scotland, for example. I've never played up in Inverness.
Armor's is cool, that's a nice venue.
Is it?
Yeah, it's great.
And we've played Lemon Tree a few times, and it's a great venue. Oranmore in Glasgow.
I've never played any of them.
I saw the Low Anthem there recently. Lorena hasn't done any of them. The one in London, which looks and sounds beautiful by all accounts, but I've never even been in the building. And the other ones in England, I think, again, I've played a couple of them. The one in Worcester is a lovely one. The
Huntington Hall.
It's a lovely venue.
It's ancient. I mean, it's like
Sorry.
Is it Tudor? Oh, that's true.
Sorry, he's Tudor.
I'm Elizabethan. I mean, it's all beams and all that.
It's lovely.
Malarkey, isn't it? Yeah.
So we've done a lot of these as sort of little acoustic gigs, and the one in Birkenhead, I don't know, the Sage we played with Deacon Blue, the big venue. This will be a smaller theatre. I guess it's kind of. Yeah, but I think they're all kind of handpicked to be, good for what we're doing. But it's going to be a band gig. I mean, it's not a rock and roll gig. I think the ones in England are going to be sit down. The ones in Scotland, for some reason, are stand up. So if you want a stand up show, but they'll all come to here. But I think that they will all be quite, hopefully, quite quiet shows in the sense that they were not.
People will listen.
Yeah.
No speaking during the songs.
Yeah, that's what kind of want. Oh yes, a competition, folks. If you'd like to come and say hello to the band and meet, apart from meeting us, you can meet the other guy, the weird-looking ones. Then here's what you have to do. Write us something for the website. Derek has kindly done a new message board on the website and wants to know your early gig-going experiences. What are the gigs that really changed your life?
Not Deacon Blue gigs, just
gigs. Could be. Any gig. Let us know your thoughts and write us a wee thing for the new message board just to get it going, and we'll select the best, or Derek will select the best ones. Prize is a pair of tickets for each show on the UK tour, and we'll do a kind of...
And a night with Davey.
Yeah, a night out with Davey.
No, a night with Davey. Not a night out, a night in.
And a whole... There's one important thing to tell you about, which is at the end of the month of November, which is, I think is I can't remember now, is it 29th? Anyway, it's in Edinburgh at the Usher Hall. We're going to be playing at least 3 songs with the Scottish Symphony Orchestra.
From this album.
From this album, plus doing a couple of songs ourselves. So we're doing a kind of mini set along with our good friends Eddie Reader, who'll be playing, and also Stuart Murdoch with God Help the Girl, and the BBC Symphony Orchestra. So that's going to be a really great night, and I think that's the next event after the tour.